Alright, it's a new day. Yes, it is. We're back with a new video, and I got himself a new tripod, so this is going to be very interesting to see how this goes today. Haven't used this tripod in the gym yet today, so I'm definitely going to get some looks, because you guys are going to be finally not getting underneath me with like an actual eye level. So we're going to try that today. I think today's going to be back. We're going to do back, and probably about 4 or 5 exercises. We'll see see what I'm feeling. We'll see what's available. The gym's not too terribly busy right now, so should be able to get quite a bit in. I'm just over here welcoming you guys to a new video and figuring out what the heck I'm gonna do for today. And then after that, said at the end of the video, last video, I was gonna talk more about kind of, what I do when I'm not so hungry, or when I'm really trying to cut, or when I really take my calories low, why I do that, and things like that. So we'll do that later. Probably grab some food after the workout here, and go over a few things. So that's my plan. So I'm going to go ahead and hop my butt on cardio. Well, not cardio, but my warm-up. I am going to start doing empty stomach cardio again. The weather is almost nice enough to take you guys on a walk, so that's something we're gonna do. But for right now, just still doing it in the gym every single day getting cardio, even days I don't lift heavy or even go in and do like a full-on lift. It's more of active recovery. Part of that is doing my cardio as well. So that is what we're gonna go ahead and jump on, so I'll go get to it. So first thing we're gonna do, I keep it simple. We're just gonna go with the basic row. So figured it was open. There's a lot of open stuff in here, but this is just something I saw. Want to do a hammer row, so this is what we're gonna get started with. So first exercise of the day, hammer row. Probably do about, I don't know, three sets of these, and then maybe go see if we can do some lat pull downs. Close grip I prefer, or underhand grip over the classic wide grip, because I don't care about getting super duper wide with my lats, but that's what we're gonna do. So hammer these out. See what I did there? Hammer these out for a few sets, and then move on. So let's do it.
Here we go. I see the light inside you, brighter than the skies. Hold on, just let us escape and fly away tonight. There's so many things that I keep in my mind, like the past is the reason why all the emotions I built up inside you.
These high rows, these are very heavy. I don't know what it is. I only have 2 plates on, and for whatever reason, it is just, weight is not moving easy today. It feels heavy as F. It's a word, 4 letters. French toast sticks. Anyway, so yeah, it is heavy. I'm not gonna lie, I don't know why it's so heavy today, but it just is. But we're gonna power through. Trying to get about 8 to 10 reps if I can, somewhere in there, and just really power through this final set, and then move on and go see what's next. Again, the gym not super full right now, so we'll see what people let me squeeze on in. Hopefully no one comes up and drop kicks my tripod like, hey idiot, out of the way, kick, and that thing goes flying. So please don't do that. It's pretty please. I mean, if you have to, you have to, but please don't. So yeah, one more set of this, then off to go do something else wild and crazy. Why did I say that? I don't know. Moving on.
I got enough of every man.
So we made over here lap pull down, or we made over here to do cable rows. So that's what we're gonna do. Be about 3 sets of these, just like the last ones, and then I think we're gonna skip bicep, just straight up bicep for the day. So let's do cable rows. Already did the hammer rows. Might do lat pull downs. We'll see. I'm gonna do either lat pull downs or pull ups. Don't know if I want to do both. I don't know if my lats can handle that. I know they can't, and I'm just finding an excuse to. Honestly, I'm probably just finding an excuse to get out of pull ups, to be completely honest with you. So might do a bent over row, either barbell or cable. Don't really know yet. So we'll just go ahead and hammer out cable rows for right now, though, and see after that. We'll see if I work up the courage to go do pull-ups. I don't know if that happens to me. I might need motivation. I just don't know. I'm feeling lazy. But we'll get it done. I might go do it just because I said that, and now I feel like I have to. So. Okay, let me talk to you. So what we did really quick was basically, what did we do? I did cable, bent over pulls. My brain's gone, guys. I don't know. So we did that. You guys saw what I did. So I didn't get to chat with you. I was busy doing that, and I just didn't really have a lot of room. So bent over cable pulls after the cable rows. I decided to give in. I gave in to temptation, and we're gonna do pull-ups. So that's the pull-up thing. So we're just gonna kind of do as many as I can. Really probably won't more than like 6 or 7 for a set, and then take a nice little break and do that again 2 or 3 more times. Then that's probably gonna do it. That's probably gonna be back day. So we're gonna call right there. That was pretty good. Pretty good little back day. Gotta go jump on cardio after that. So might talk to you between sets. I might not. My hair's doing God knows what. All right. Anyway, moving on. Okay, gym sesh done. That was great. That was phenomenal. What did we do? We did like 4 things, maybe 5. Bent over. Okay, let's just kick and reverse for thirst. That's an old school commercial. Anyway, now's not the time to be focused on that. We're focusing on this. Pull-ups, bent over cable rows, high rows. So we did a lot of rowing. We rowed that boat. We just kept rowing, and what am I doing? So my arms kind of stop it. Ow, that was unnecessary. Here is what is necessary. That was a good workout. So we're gonna go ahead, go do a little bit of walking, and then what should we get? Today is a day of which I'm not super hungry, but again, I was gonna talk about all that stuff later about kind of like what I do on this diet when I'm not uber hungry versus when I just need to go ahead and eat something. So yeah, don't know exactly what the situation's gonna be yet for food wise, but right now, good workout, back is feeling it. We're gonna go hop on cardio, and that is our agenda for right now. So let's go do some quick cardio, and then we'll meet up later and figure out what we're gonna eat. all that stuff. So let's do it. It's dinner time. Hails to the yeah. You know what it is? Buffalo chicken. This is a mountain of chicken. Buffalo chicken taco. So basically all it is, you got your tortilla, cooked up the chicken in the air fryer, throw a crap ton of cheese on this, and we're gonna go to town. I could eat this every single day. And that's one of the keys of this diet. And any diet you're gonna do, again, what's the best diet? I'm gonna do a whole spiel on this. Show you some stand efforting. What's the best diet for losing weight? The one you'll stick to and the one that you'll do. It's that simple. It truly is. It is the diet you'll do is the one you'll stick to. So there you go. That is compliance is the science. Keto's great. Carb cycling's great. Fasting's great. Intermittent fasting's great. Long extended fasts are great. If it fits your macro, everything is great. They all work. The ultimate answer is going to be calories in, calories out. Calorie deficit. What's the best way to do that? However you can make that happen on a consistent basis, day after day, week after week, month after month. So I'm gonna go ahead and eat this giant taco in front of me. And yeah, this is gonna be pretty delicious and pretty satiating. So all chicken, all delicious. Yeah. All right, I'm gonna eat this. This is gonna be amazing. I'll talk to you guys to wrap up the video here in a second, kind of talk about the meals I'm eating, how I'm feeling, all that stuff, and maybe talk a little bit more about whole diet and, you know, the best diet to do is the one you'll stick to. So there you go. Okay, that was a great day today. Got a good back workout in, so that was solid. Other than that, nothing too much. I got to go ahead and eat a taco. The crispy buffalo chicken tacos. Those are delicious. So I haven't been eating a whole lot more other food than that. I'm not going full. Right now I'm going full, I guess you call OMAD, 1 meal a day. But I think the reason for that is just, again, I'm trying to be more aggressive with it. This is my normal thing. Usually I'll have, you know, other food with it, or you'll see I have like protein bars, or like, you know, break my fast earlier with a couple Rice Krispies or a protein bar or something else, or just have another meal. One thing I've been trying to work on really hard this week though, is, you know, trying to basically, so you have ghrelin and leptin, and this is how I'll explain it. Ghrelin is your hunger, basically, hormone. Leptin is the, you know, satiety hormone. So basically, I'm trying to listen to my body a lot more with my leptin levels. And basically, you know, I had a big meal. It would have been all the way back on, it was Sunday. So then you fast forward to Monday, and I'm still kind of bloated, and I'm really not that hungry. And I think a lot of times when I'm heavier or overweight, or when other people who you know, are overweight or heavy, they know about this. Their leptin might be triggering, and they're saying they're not really hungry because they're not really like the ghrelins. They're not really hungry, but they're just sitting there saying, "Well, I'm just going to mindlessly eat," or "I'm bored, so I'm just going to have some food." Like they're not even thinking about it. They're not even focused on anything else. It's just, well, there's food in front of me, so I'm just going to eat it, kind of thing. Or, oh, well, it's, you know, been however many hours since my last meal, or I ate last night and I still woke up bloated and full, and I'm even went out and, you know, maybe worked out the next day, or whatever it is that you did. And you may really not be hungry. You might still be at a satiated point from the meal before, the day before, because you ate so much food, but you just kind of ignore that and you just go ahead and eat, just kind of thing. And that's something that I think for a lot of people who haven't dealt with a lot of, like, you know, haven't dealt with obesity, or haven't really ever dealt with like gaining weight and stuff like that, or people who, you know, like within fitness, who really have to gain weight for the first time, who feel that. That's where they talk about they have to force feed themselves. They're like, I'm not hungry, I'm satisfied, I'm satiated, or they don't even think about food, and they have like no food focus. So they don't really eat, like they don't think about eating or whatever. And then they're like, time will just go past and they're living their normal life, or their normal, you know, their normal feelings, or their normal meal time or whatever. And they're like, oh crap, I'm literally already behind, like, you know, a couple hundred calories, you know what I mean? Or even almost 1,000 calories behind, because they've ate almost nothing all day. And then they were supposed to already have had a meal or two in by that point, and a meal or two like 400 plus calorie meals that were supposed to already be in, kind of thing. And they skipped all of it because that's just, they're not hungry. They're just not going to eat. So I'm trying to really do a lot better job of listening to my body throughout this diet. And I even think I go through that sometimes, like my cheat meal days. It's like I'll be more hungry on a Wednesday or Thursday, and I'll just be like, starving, or I will be ravenous. And I'll be like, oh my God, I need satisfied. And I push it off till Sunday. And then I don't even find that I'm like that hungry by the time Sunday rolls around. And it's like that feeling goes away. But then by the following Tuesday or whatever, I was just so like, then I become ravenous again. I'm like, I can't do it. Or I end up doing the cheat meal on that Sunday. It's good, but it doesn't really satisfy or satiate me because I wasn't really hungry for it in that moment. And then all of a sudden, out of nowhere, I'm ravenous or hungry again on like that Tuesday or Wednesday. And I just give in and have a meal then because I can't push off again. I think if I have that meal on that Sunday and just be like, okay, I'll just get out of the way and I won't be hungry again. And it's just like, and then that doesn't end up happening. So I'm trying to do more of listening to my body. My Ghrelin's really spiking and I'm ravenous, I'm hungry. What is that reason, right? Sometimes I'll do it to myself, right? Sometimes, like, if you've ever done this, like, done a really intense diet, or I know people that have done bodybuilding shows, they kind of, like, talk about, like, they have their fitness people, and they have, like, food people, because they'll literally go watch food videos, or go watch people doing, mukbangs, or people go do, like, the, Matt Stoney, or Eric the Electric, or any kind of food that they're craving or thinking about. They will go seek out those videos and watch other people do it and eat it and live vicariously through those people. So it like is kind of like spiking or triggering that hunger a little bit, kind of thing. So that can do it. I'm saying, like, you could be doing it that way, or is it just you're legitimately hungry that time, so you need to go, satiate that desire, whereas you might have like a meal planned in, or you might be like just going along and you're like, I'm really not that hungry. The leptin is, doing its job, but you're almost ignoring it because you're like, well, gotta go eat that meal, or nope, today's my cheat day, I gotta do this now, or I'm not gonna do it, even though I'm not hungry at all. I'm not ravenous. I actually feel fairly content. And if I skipped my cheat day today, it wouldn't affect me like negatively in the slightest. And instead of just, pushing that or moving it to a different day, people just ignore that, what their body's telling them, and just go on and do the thing that they think they're supposed to, or they're just so stick to their plan no matter what, instead of making the adjustments that make sense and making it easier on themselves. So that's something I want to start doing. I want to start listening to my leptin, basically my leptin response a lot more, and literally be like, I'm satiated, I'm satisfied, I don't need to eat. I know I just had I'll have times where I'll have a workout and I'll be so ravenous I need to eat something in that moment. And I'll have some workouts where it could be the exact same workout, right? Like, I'm not just saying like one workout was hard, so therefore I'm ravenous. The other workout was I went and walked on the treadmill for 10 minutes and I called that a workout. No, I'm talking like two similar workouts, but at the end of those workouts, one of them I'm ravenous and the other one, for whatever reason, I'm just satiated, satisfied. And I want to start listening to that a lot more, where I might have certain days, like whole days, where I find I could literally eat almost next to nothing, like a full-on, fast or whatever. And then the next day I'm just finding myself, not because I fasted, but just the next day I find myself, I am more hungry today. My body's telling me I'm more hungry. I actually want to eat food today, or whatever kind of thing. And I want to do a better job of listening to that, because I think, our bodies aren't dumb, right? Our bodies are designed for a certain reason to do these things and trigger us in a certain way of when we want to eat, when we don't, kind of things. So I kind of want to start doing that a lot more. And maybe I like having my cheat meal like kind of planned, like cheat meal Sunday, and I'm gonna have some fun ones here. But if I can do a lot more of those, where I might just be like rambling on here, hey, cheat meal Tuesday, or was The Rock called it the F-it, get a case of the F-its. He uses another word. I don't know if I'm allowed to use that on YouTube. I probably am, but anyway, he gets a case of that, and it's like a Wednesday or Tuesday, and he just says, forget it. Even though you have your cheat meal on Sunday, it's the midweek, and you're just like, I'm just kind of feeling it, and I just kind of want to have that. And I think I've found more times or not, when I've gone off the diet, I've almost pushed off these meals that if I just would have satisfied that craving or that meal in the moment,
I'm not saying like do whatever, like you have to pick and choose, right? If you satisfy every single craving every single day, eventually it's going to come out. Like if you're craving pizza every single day, you just keep satisfying that over and over again. But like eventually it just comes to a routine where you're just almost eating that out of just this weird, I guess, like, you know, schedule or routine of eating unhealthy versus no, you're eating right, you're doing the right things, you're sticking to the diet. But then just randomly, just boom, you get this just ravenous hunger for something. I think it's just kind of better to, you know, I think it's just getting to the point where I'm like, it's probably better off in some way you're not to satiate it, because you try to stave it off as much as you can, or try to do something else, and then you're still hungry for it, and you become so food focused or that thing focused that until you have that, you're not going to be satisfied. So I'm kind of gotten to the point where I'm like, you know what, if I'm really craving something or want something, I'm going to do it. And I could go into the day planning my meal that, nope, I'm going to come home and eat, you know, chicken and rice or something, you know, throw something in the air fryer or grill something or whatever. And at the end of the night, I'd be like, oh, you know, audible, you know, we're changing it up because I'm really hungry for this. I can't explain why, or this is what I really want. And going with that and then sticking to it, especially take advantage of those days. For me, I'm going to start doing more of the story is take advantage of the days where I am satiated and feeling it. And if I really only end up eating one meal, or I don't even hit 1,000 calories per day, again, I'm not saying everyone should do this or you should go on a, hey, every day you're not hungry, don't eat 1,000 calories. What I'm saying is learn to listen to my body and embrace that more. And if I'm not hungry, I'm not going to really force myself to eat, especially on a diet like this, where my goal is to cut anyway. I don't really care so much about maintaining all the muscle in the world. If I lose some muscle, that's okay. And ultimately, my goal is just to lose mass and size. And I'd much rather at 173, kind of in that range, rebuild from there, recomp from there, than kind of, as much as I would love to hold all the muscle I can, my main focus is try to lose this size and then play around with it when I get there, kind of thing. And I think one of the easiest ways to do that is listen to my body. And if I'm not hungry, don't force myself to eat food just because I need to stick to some idea of a meal plan. So there it is. That was it. So that's why I ate what I did today and kind of what I'm eating the rest of the week. We'll see. I'm going to find out, you know, we'll come back in the next video and kind of see where my hunger levels are at and all that. But right now, for the past couple of days, it really hasn't been there. So my thing is, don't force food. Just kind of let your body be satisfied. And when you get hungry again, you know, eat what you need to eat and then get right back to it, or eat what you need to eat within your deficit and keep going, you know, and, you know, take advantage of the days that you're responding well and you're satiated, and the days you're, you know, ready to eat again, or you have a good workout or whatever it is, and you're like, nope, I'm hungry, I can eat my meal or the meal I need to eat, go for it. So that's my plan. That's what we're going to do. And we're going to keep going strong. So thank you guys so much. Have a good one, and see you guys in the next one.